Hello, I'm Charlotte Atchley, editor of Baking and Snack Magazine, and in our April issue, we featured the exponential growth of Marianne's Baking Company that led to the investment in a facility expansion and a new donut line. Today, I'm joined by Andy Demas, COO of Marianne's Baking Company, to tell us more. Thanks for joining me today, Andy.
Great to be here, Charlotte.
So, what prompted Marianne's Baking to invest in the plant expansion and the new donut line?
So we had in the past several years a lot of exponential growth on the donuts. So had a lot of customer needs, customer requests on doing that. So we kind of focused more on expanding the donuts, giving us some variety of new innovative products we could run online. We have a new decorating and robing line that we could run multiple flavors, different toppings, different pack configurations. And also during the pandemic, right, we had obviously very difficult to get labor at that point. So the family, we decided to really focus on more streamlined, more automation, less touch points, right? So the product is not even touched all the way, through the whole process, right? From the beginning of the frying and then the packaging. So we really focused on that as well. And the third thing is really the big one was having the ability to now have our independent Danish line and independent muffin line. So we have more space. The donut line is in one area by itself. And now we're able to separate these lines to kind of further progress growth in the Danish and the muffin category for us.
And how do these investments help you support your customers' needs?
So again, more from costs, right? Obviously, there's rising costs now. We have the big tariffs that could possibly be coming. Already hit some of the ingredient companies have already hit us. So obviously, we're trying to control costs for our customers, right? That's one of the biggest things is to kind of is always reduce cost to serve, right? What can we do as a manufacturer to keep our costs down? So we really focused on that, and your customers demands always kind of trigger you as a company to react, right? And a lot of it is really reduced cost to serve. And we really needed to make sure from a labor perspective, from our increased capacities, increased rates on our donut line, we're able to now hopefully better compete, retain business, and hopefully promote new business, right, with new customers.
So, Andy, with the donut line in its own space, what opportunities does that open up for future investment?
So what we've done, Charlotte, with the expansion of the donut line moving into its own location on its own room, basically, we have invested in automated packaging line for our Danish and muffin line. So that opened that space up. We're looking at I think it's about a June install for that line. So hopefully by Q4 of this year, we'll be able to have that line installed. Always primarily on our Danish line and our muffin line, it always has the highest cost of packaging. And we have a lot of employees in that area. So again, COVID kind of again sparked that investment, and it was kind of a phased approach for our family where we said we got to move the donuts first to allow the muffins and the Danish to now have their own space, more room to automate. So we purchased a automated packaging line that's all robotically driven, and we'll package all of our product that way. So we're really excited about getting that installed, hopefully, and up and running by Q4 this year.
Well, thank you so much, Andy, for taking the time and sharing with me more about what's going on at Marianne's Baking Company.